Imagine the tiny house that you could build on one of these trailers. We can build you these trailers anywhere from 5 meters to 9 meters, depending on your requirements. If you would like one of these trailers from us, please get in contact with our sales team and we'd be more than happy to help. Hi, I'm Sam from Hoist Lane Tiny House Company. I'd like to show you our tiny house specific trailer that we make. We build these for ourselves. We have been building them for the past 5.5 years, and we also offer them to our customers for building their own house. I would like to take you on a tour, show you a bit of this trailer that we build. As you can see, we have steered away from the traditional A-frame drawbar. The unique thing about our trailers is that this drawbar is removable. If you've got tight working spaces when you're building your house, or you just want the aesthetics of your house to not have this big piece of steel sticking out the front, it's as simple as 4 bolts, unplug at the back here, and the whole drawbar can slide underneath the house or go in your shed. It's been tried and tested by engineers, also by us on long trips. We build them short and rigid for that added extra strength with a ladder underneath as well. Along with all of the engineering that we have done for these trailers, chain pull tests and whatnot, we now have a very specific VIN number to hoist lanes. For instance, 6K9 is our world manufacturing ID number. If you ever see a trailer and you're wondering if it's a hoist lane trailer, you can check 6K9 and that's one of ours. What this means is that when you purchase one of these trailers off us, they are designed specifically for building tiny houses on, even though you can use them for a myriad of things. But you can then build your tiny house, and if you would like to, if your council requires, you can register them as a caravan. So that will be under the CVT code. So continuing with the drawbar, we do supply 70mm and 50mm hitches depending on the ATM, the aggregate trailer mass. Up the front here we have a shear plate, which just is an added safety feature for you're in an accident, your hitch is not going to shear off. We have integrated handbrake, so that sits right in the center. The cable runs up through the center of it and your handbrake sits here. Safety chain attachments, and we also use a hammer lock, which is removable and you can lengthen your chain if you need to. Moving along the trailer here, you can see we've got clearance lights and indicators all the way along. Tail lights at the back, all LED, and they're all plug in and one screw for the bracket. So if you need to remove them while you're building, it's an easy job to remove them and then you can fit them back afterwards. Here you can see our wheel arch setup. We have designed these, there's a little bit of magic that happens under here, but we've designed these so that there's no wheel arch that you have to build around. It's just a nice clean slate for you to build your house on. We use the smallest load rated tyres that we could find for a 4.5 ton setup. As you can see, this is a tri-axle. We also do a dual axle, which is rated up to 3 ton, which is a trailer you'll get supplied with a 50mm ball. As you can see, yes, our axle group is quite far back for stability during transport. Our deck heights are about 580 when they're loaded up with a house. Unladen like this, about 620. So a huge benefit to these trailers having such a low deck height means that in your overall 4.3 height limit that we have to build these houses, you get all of that extra room up in your lofts or in your downstairs areas. Just imagine this trailer as essentially a joist and bearer setup. All of our joists on top, they're 35 by 65 by 2mm, and the bearers are 150 by 50 by 3. All of the joists are spaced at 600 centers. So you have a few extra through the middle near the axle group just to strengthen that up, but essentially you've got a joist at every 600. We also offer a install kit as an optional extra. We've developed these jack stands with a large foot and holes to be dynabolted to a slab, or you can put star pickets in the ground to secure them. We have bolts welded on the side here for support braces, and that means they can get screwed straight to the side of the chassis like so. You can put a socket on your drill and you can wind them up and down while it's all braced up, and you can fine tune it to a mill, end to end. And if your ground moves over time, then it's as simple as getting your spirit level or your laser level out and then just fine tuning it again. So if you'd like one of these, let us know and we can put one of those on your quote for your trailer. If you'd like to order one of these trailers from us, we have a fast turnaround. We do keep some in stock. Give us a call. If you would like to store it here, we can store it for a couple of weeks. Otherwise, we do offer delivery anywhere in Australia.